Am I wrong for refusing to cover my coworker's mistake? I am a 31-year-old male working in a busy hospital as a nurse. I have been there for 6 years and take my job seriously because small mistakes can have big consequences. One of my coworkers, Ethan, is 27 and has been on the team for about a year. He is friendly and easy to talk to but sometimes careless. Last week we were assigned to the same wing during a hectic shift. It was understaffed and everyone was moving quickly. Toward the end of the night, I noticed a medication log that did not add up. A patient had been given the correct medication, but the dosage recorded was wrong. After checking further, I realized Ethan had signed off on it. The error did not harm the patient because the actual dosage administered was accurate. The mistake was in the documentation. Still, documentation is critical in healthcare. If an audit happened, it could raise serious questions and potentially impact both of our licenses if it looked like we ignored it. I quietly pulled Ethan aside and pointed it out. He looked panicked and admitted he rushed through the paperwork because he was overwhelmed. He asked me to adjust the chart since I caught it and no one else would notice. He said if management saw it, he could get written up, which might affect his probation period. I felt torn. On one hand, I understand stressful shifts. We have all had nights where we are exhausted and stretched thin. On the other hand, altering someone else's documentation could put my own license at risk, and that is my entire career. I told him I could not change his entry, but I would stand with him if he chose to report the mistake properly and explain the situation. He begged me to just fix it and move on. I refused. Instead, I informed our charge nurse about the discrepancy without framing it as an attack. I simply said I noticed an error in the log that needed correction. Management reviewed it the next day and gave Ethan a formal warning and required him to complete additional documentation training. Now Ethan is furious with me. He says I betrayed him and could have handled it privately. A few coworkers think I should have just let him quietly correct it and avoid bringing management into it. Others say transparency protects everyone, especially in healthcare where accuracy matters. The atmosphere has been tense ever since. I do not enjoy being seen as the strict one, but I also believe patient safety and professional integrity come first. I worked too hard for my license to risk it over covering for someone else. Still, I keep wondering if there was a better way to handle it without damaging our working relationship. So am I wrong for refusing to cover my coworker's mistake? Like and follow for more stories like this.